Yo, what's up, people? This is Fly High Kenya, or you can call me William Juguna the National. And you know the vibe. The vibe is all about supporting our upcoming artists. I'm talking about the DJs. I'm talking about hip hop, R&B, you name it. So the vibe is all about music. It's all about getting that recognition. And today we have a guest artist all the way from California. And her name is Lucy Morningstar. Without further ado, let's ask Lucy where she come from, her journey with the music.
My name is Lucy Morningstar, and I'm a singer-songwriter and guitar player. I'm originally from New York, but I traveled out west to play music, and I'm based in Southern California. I spent some time in Maui, Hawaii, and resided there for a year, where I started Lucy Morningstar Band, and then I returned to Southern California, which is where I live now, and perform with a couple different bands.
What are your influential?
I'm influenced by nature, being outside, meditating, traveling. I like to get around and meet different people. I like to experience different cultures, different foods, different places, and their vibrations.
Who is your current favorite artist?
Right now I've been listening to a band called Chan, and that's been what's on my playlist most of the time.
How do you see yourself?
I see myself as an innovator and a warrior of poetry, because I love to create a spontaneous message in what I channel through playing guitar and writing lyrics, and I like to sing freestyle and connect with other musicians on stage.
How do you want to be seen as an artist?
I want to be seen as a free thinker and someone who brings people together for a greater purpose. I'd like to be seen as someone who inspires positive vibrations, positive experiences, and music that can be remembered for the rest of people's lives.
What kind of music career do you want to have in the future?
My music career has taken me to a lot of different unexpected places, and where I see myself heading in the future is on an international tour. I would like to perform with my band live in various countries and perform original music that we write.
Okay, and who has impacted you most in your career and how?
My music has been impacted by many of the artists that I have looked up to and listened to and gone out to concerts to support throughout the years. And my songwriting and career has greatly been impacted by my family, my mother, my father, my sister, and my uncle, my aunt, all of my extended family as well. And a lot of the friendships that I've developed throughout the years. Nomadic living definitely leads to some beautiful relationships with people, and I've been inspired greatly to expand my creativity by the means of collaboration and working with others.
Oh, great. How do you keep your tracks of things you need to do?
Well, that's a good question. Sometimes it can be hard to stay on task, stay focused, and get things done in the time frame that I want to, but what's been helping me push forward is to write things down on a list and go one by one and itemize what I need to get done, so that once it's all complete, I feel the liberation of having gotten it all in, and then I can move on.
Awesome. What would you say are your strong points?
I think my energy and ability to organize community events and bring people to be a part of a musical experience are something that have really elevated my ability to connect with both music, the music people that I play with and the artists that I admire, because the people that have been there for the duration of my career has definitely changed and fluctuated, but there are certain family members and of course friends that have stood by my side and made it possible for me to continue to embrace what I love most.
If you were in my shoes, what question would you have asked me that I didn't ask?
What would you like to see happen for humanity in regards to the future of music? That's the question I have for you.
What is your biggest failure and what did you learn from it?
I think I'm always learning from mistakes that I've made. My biggest failure is not spending as much time as I could have with my father. I really would have appreciated to get more time together with him and to get to do more in life. He left us way too soon, and it's made me realize that embracing the moment and being present and not dwelling on the things that we can't change is one of the most crucial components to living a happy and successful life.
What advice would you give to someone trying to pursue a career similar to yours?
I would tell others who want to pursue a career in the arts to keep going and be persistent and just keep practicing and working hard to dedicate as much time as you can to your craft, because eventually, after an accumulated amount of practice and love and performance, you will eventually reach the goals that you're aiming for, and those connections that you've made along the way are going to be the reason that you're able to continue and persevere. If you have the heart, then I, by all means, recommend you to do it. Do it!
What have you read or listened to recently that inspired you?
Recently, listening to math rock and some different styles that I hadn't typically put into my rotation kind of got me thinking about how my guitar playing could change and shift into more of what I wanted technically to bring into my songs and mix that with the songwriting.
Who are the 3 people who have been most influential to you?
3 of my biggest influences are Ben Harper, who has always been #1 and my favorite singer-songwriter. His music and his message and performance of his music has had a really big impact on me and my channel of what comes through and inspires me and what makes me want to write, because the soothing feeling and that meditational experience of like seeing him play live and listening to his recordings are something that I could never take for granted, because it has made a huge impact on me. Ani DeFranco, I would say, is my other second female artist. I mean, #1 female artist for sure. Her dynamic guitar playing skills and production skills, as well as just the huge catalog of amazing music that she's written. Lyrically, she's absolute tops. And then beyond that, I would say Jimi Hendrix is definitely, my classic rock favorite and #1 guitarist. So between those 3 players and musicians, they've meant the world to me in terms of my influence and coming up as an artist.
Ah, great. Where can our listeners find you online?
Well, I'm from New York originally, but I'm currently based in Southern California. I've lived here for the past decade, and if you'd like to find my music online, you can download music on Apple, you can download on Bandcamp, and you can stream on SoundCloud, Spotify, or also YouTube. You can subscribe through YouTube for various video performances and music videos, and I definitely appreciate your support. You're listening to William Najuna National. Keep it locked. This is Lucy Morningstar from Southern California. Check out the music, keep the vibes going, We love you. Thank you so much. Blessings.
Awesome. Awesome. So that was Lucy Morningstar, all the way from California. We are glad to have you as our guest, and we are looking forward you coming to our shows or maybe visiting Kenya, testing food the food of Kenya culture and everything, you name it. I mean, awesome. I go by the name Fly High Kenya, or you can call me William Juguna the National. And that was my time. Peace.